The Tanukikoji shopping arcade is in the heart of Sapporo. It has around 200 shops on both sides and spans about a kilometer long. So what can you do if you have 3 days in Sapporo? Day 1, you can go to the Tanukikoji market and shop. Then you can go and spend some time in the Susukino area. Next day morning, you can go to the botanical gardens, followed by the Sapporo factory and the Sapporo beer museum. Next day, if you are aiming for a day trip, you can come here to Otaru. The street that you see behind me is the famous Otaru shopping street. 3 days well spent. I'm about to cross the road now and I can see a walkway over here. The Sapporo Ekime Dori underground walkway. Alright, so let's try the walkway and what it looks like. As you can see, everything is so this walkway is leading you underground. So the Sapporo Ekime Dori walkway leads you into this underground place, and basically this is interconnecting the different roads and the different buildings inside Sapporo, and I am sure this must be a boon for all the people here during the winter when it is extremely cold in Sapporo, and the snowfall here is supposed to be majestic, and as you all know, the Winter Olympics was held here recently. So this underground walkway leads you all the way to different subway stations. So usually you see all these underground walkways in connecting the different subway stations in the world, but here it seems they have built a simple walkway just so that commuters can easily walk, as opposed to what we have in India, where even the footpaths are usually occupied by people who are not actually the walkers. So you can see that the whole area is so neat and clean. And this is just the way Japan is. Everything is spick and span and everything operates on clockwork and people are very punctual. So it's a real pleasure to live in a place like this where everything is very neat and clean. And here we are walking on top of the walkway on the actual road. So one of the things that you see in Sapporo is that it's hardly crowded. So it's much more serene and peaceful to roam around as opposed to major cities like Seoul and Tokyo. This is the Sapporo Tower, and I think some work is going on here. It's a Sapporo clock tower. So you can see the time is 4:34 p.m. and I think they let people up so that you can get a view of the city, but I am not sure if they allow people now because some work is going on there. So this is the typical Japanese vending machine. So it's a lot more colorful than what you find in the US. Tanukikoji shopping street or the shopping arcade is in the center or the heart of Sapporo. It spans about a kilometer long and about 7 blocks, and there are around 200 stores here, all selling different things from photographic material to electronics to restaurants to general shopping and even general stores, so many different items. So it looks like a very lively street and one of the most liveliest places in Sapporo. So we decided to stay at Onsen Ryokan in Japan to begin our trip. And this place is called the Ryokan Onsen UN Sapporo. It is a little bit away from the town, but about a kilometer away, but quite accessible. And the best part of it is that it's very traditional Japanese. So what is an onsen ryokan? An onsen is basically something called a hot spring. So there are man-made hot springs as well as natural hot springs. Mostly it refers to natural hot springs. But the onsen that you have in hotels like this are usually man-made. And what is a onsen? It's a hot spring. So basically you can go and have a bath there. It's a bathing place, and it's quite heated pool, and it's very nice. The temperature is always maintained, and it's open for all the people living in the hotel. And what is a ryokan? A ryokan is a traditional Japanese house. So the hotel rooms are all equipped with traditional Japanese furniture, and you see all these light-colored checker-shaped boards here, which is very Japanese in style. So if you want to experience a more traditional way of living then I think you can definitely stay in something called an ryokan with an onsen in it. So it takes about an hour to visit the botanical garden, and if you have an hour to spare, then I would definitely recommend coming here. Although we couldn't see too many flowers, but if you are a student of botany, or if you like trees and you like a serene place and a very foresty atmosphere, then definitely this place is very nice. And here you see the famous Japanese bridge, which has been made famous by none other than the great French painter Monet. Hello guys, I am now standing right in front of the Sapporo Beer Museum. Now this is not the place where Sapporo beer was originally brewed. It is just a museum, and there are a lot of exhibits telling you how the Sapporo beer was first established, who established it, and in 1875 when it all started, why did he start it. And it seems Sapporo beer was originally started by copying the German brewing process. But as you all know, it does not taste anything like German beers. So if you're a fan of Sapporo beer, then you should definitely visit this museum. Otherwise, I think you can give it a skip.
Leaving all my worries, I prepare for something new. Whatever it was that held me back, I'm sure it wasn't true. Holding on too long and unresolved questions hold you down. What could have been a friendly smile has turned into a frown. I'm moving on and on. On and on, I'm moving on and on, on and on.
So this is the Sapporo factory, which was established in 1876, the Kaikotoshi Brewing Company. Now this factory has been changed, and it's become a mall. And there are lots of shops here, around 200 shops, and it's a very beautiful complex. And I think you should definitely come here if you're coming to Sapporo, especially because all the shops that you can see here looks like very high brand items, and also it's a very historical place where the first beer factory was established in the country of Japan.
On and on, on. Driving in my car, the road is long and full of dust. The landscape changes around me, on and on, I feel immersed. Whatever happened to me, happened for my highest good. I read that in so many books, now it's almost understood. I'm moving on and on. On and on, I'm moving on and on, on and on. Seagulls fly around the beach house that I rented for a while. Find my number or my FBI file. Sweet is my location, sweet as well my destination. If you're looking to begin, then look no further than within. I'm satisfied with what I've got and still
So it seems when you touch the nose in a certain way, you can wish for something. So I am going to wish for something too.
On and on. On and on.
Hello guys, today we have come to this beautiful place called Otaru, the city of Otaru. We took the JR rapid train from Sapporo station. It took about 30 minutes to reach here to the Otaru station, and from there we took the Chuo bus to come to this beautiful place called Mount Tengdu. There is a ropeway that takes you from the base of the hill to the top of this mountain, and it seems this is a skiing resort. So during the snow season, a lot of people do a lot of skiing over here. So there is a nice shrine just behind me, and then there is a long-nosed guy whose nose you can touch and wish for something. So this is a beautiful place, and the views from this mountain are really awesome. You can see the sea as well as the city of Otaru from here, and it seems that this is from here the night view is the third most beautiful views in the entire Hokkaido area. So if you are planning to come to Otaru, I suggest that you come a little early, because we left a little late and it seems there is quite a few things to do over here. After this we are going to go to the canal.
Sweet is my location, sweet as well my destination. If you're looking to begin, then look no further than within. I'm satisfied with what I've got and still eager for more. The change that you've been looking for will come knock on your door. On and on. On and on. On and on. On and on. I'm moving on and on. On and on. I'm moving on and on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on.
Hello guys, we are going to the Tokyo station now. We are on our way to Tokyo from Sapporo. We are on the Limited Express going to Hakodate, from where we will catch the Shinkansen train, Hayabusa, the world's fastest bullet train.